Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome. Let me situate. Wait, my key. Hello, hello, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Do I have a desktop? No, boo. I thought I had a. I'm sorry you missed out on all. All right. Let me make sure we're on streaming mode. Good. Streaming mode is on. Alright, but we are going to jump right into this because it is almost 8 o'clock and I know I should get ready. So we're going to try to get through one. Camp Spooky. Stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible. Sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. Like life could take a turn at every corner. For us, it did. Toby, we're gonna be Sawyer because we love Sawyer in this house. Best gargoyle bean ever.
This'll be nice.
Ooh, what one have I not done? I don't think I've had that one. I've had that one. I've had that one. I don't think I've had that one. I don't think I've had the Satanist kit, so we're gonna grab all those. I'm trying to slowly collect all of them so I can try to 100% some things, but we'll see. One might say that the monster prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp is no different. No one talked about it, but the ideas of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there's a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were gonna watch a damn thing with them. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking to the meteor shower date, it was possibly going to be one of the 6 coolest people on the bus. Joy Johnson, oh my gosh, I kept... Jima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewitt Picard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life at the fullest. Delia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and the love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. Let me make sure that my mic is not too loud because I feel like I'm talking really loud into it, but my levels are good. Okay, we're good. The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first steps well taken. And so it was clear it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Oh, what animal do we like most? Badgers. Peacocks would be Milo. Tamagotchis is gonna be a Ravi. Chickens that can kill you. I want to do peacocks because I love peacocks. But Tamagotchi. We're gonna do peacocks. Is it Milo? Yes, it is. Always. The majestic peacock, one of my favorite animals as well. I love their color palette, their regality, and their name includes one of my favorite things to put in my mouth. Peas. They're delicious and a healthy snack, don't you agree, Sawyer? What did you think I was gonna say? I love Milo. They're perfect. We only have 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid. Are ready to start. I'm really bad at this
Today
and
might
have
turn
not
out
gotten a
okay.
date, so I'm like, I want to try. Ooh, I'm gonna boost my fun. You arrived to find. I just started skipping through it because I've been playing it on myself, like just by myself the last few days, and I've just been reading it really quickly and skipping through certain things because I'm like, I want to get to the story. But yes. When you arrive, you find a tiny island with a single palm tree. You dig up a box that says, open in case of a boring day. You open the box and find 2 plus 2 fun. Afterwards, you see Milo on the shore. They seem to be recording the lake. Is this some new kind of ASMR? I keep getting this one. I've had this one like 5 times since I started playing this again. Alright, Delia, action. Suddenly you see Delia. You emerge from underwater, flapping her wet hair back in the most perfect hair flip water arc of all times. The hair flip really appealed to your overwhelming horniness. You were already in love with her a lot, but now you're super in love with her.
Magnificent.
I love that outfit. I love that outfit. You hot blue snap. That was amazing.
Have no fear.
Hell yeah, it was. Let me see. Delia quickly throws her hair back into a ponytail and hurries over. The 3 of you crowd around Milo's phone and watch the slow-motion Insta story of her sexy hair flip.
You're trending, darling.
Literally, Delia, you look so sexy and powerful, and you know what they say. Powerful is the new sexy, and conveniently, sexy is the new powerful. I fully agree. I'm downright fuckable. Whoa, I'm so hot, I'm making myself horny. For real, you're officially the hottest creature in existence. It used to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but you just smashed him into irrelevancy. I keep getting this one. I don't know why, but I love it. Alright, babe, I'm gonna tag you. Is that okay? You're gonna get a ton of new followers after such a masterful display of beauty and sex appeal.
Oh, admirable.
Yeah, tag me. I want to catch some new followers and make them join my... Wait. I just realized something. I had a realization. Yep. I can see that. Care to enlighten me? I'm gonna be alone forever. The what?
Weak.
I'm scared that no one will be able to do a hair flip sexy enough to be worthy of my attention. I'm out of everybody's
When life
leagues.
closes one door,
Dahlia, it's
another
okay.
opens.
Surely someone could do a wet hair flip worthy of you. There just has to be someone out there. Maybe even someone listening to this conversation. That's your cue, the primal animal. You get into the lake, focus all of your energy on the impressing these 2, and execute your sexiest technique. Oh! I don't have enough boldness. I have a lot of charm. I feel like I'm not gonna get either of these. I'm gonna do the fried chicken. Good, I had enough fun. Good. You dive underwater and reach into your pocket for the fried chicken drumstick you always keep on you. Just in case somebody asks you to be sexy at a moment's notice, you emerge from the water soaking wet and taking a huge, aggressive bite of that fried chicken. Whoa, that was fucking hot. Yeah, so fucking hot I feel personally attacked.
Honorable scout.
I thought my thirst trap would never be out-sexied, but this chicken is too hot. Wait, does fried chicken make everything more sexy? What an enticing question. Fried chicken can be an absolutely gorgeous food. Let's be realistic. Go buttermilk, brained, or go home.
Aesthetics on point.
But in this moment, the taste doesn't even matter. It's about the sexy vibes that the chicken brings to the tableau. Aesthetic bliss. You agree with me, though. Eating wet fried chicken covered in lake water isn't good, but it is hot. I can't believe I've been underestimating the sexiness of fried chicken all this time. It's the ultimate sexiness weapon. 3 of you start experimenting to determine if fried chicken actually makes everything sexier. Okay, yep, I just tried it, and fried chicken definitely make funeral sexier. And it covers up the corpse smell way better than daffodils.
Critical hit.
I can confirm that fried chicken makes a Erotic messages even hotter than normal. Oh, and fun life hack. Chicken grease can be used as sexual lubricant in case of an emergency. Your 3 even create a fried chicken-themed dating sim. The art is so good you managed to turn a lovable household character into a total dilf. We know what that is! Some people criticize it and call it a soulless marketing stunt, but no one cares because, oh my god, it's sexy chicken. Dahlia and Milo are super happy, and you even inspire a whole new porn subgenre. Wet chicken porky. Oh my gosh. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Hope nothing goes wrong.
Alright. Let's go boost our boldness a little bit. You go to the Haunted Manor to gain some boldness. Since you found the brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon, and it was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertisement. The jury isn't fond of the mischievous demon who fooled people into giving years of their lives. So you win. The demon has to give you +2 boldness. Fuck yeah.
Fancy meeting you here.
I love this outfit with all of my soul. It's such a fucking good outfit. Toby. A boy. I need to get a new headset. Or at least I need to, like, rip this mic. Oh, sire, I didn't see you there. I was too busy enjoying the sensory pleasure of this charmingly haunted house. I mean, look at that antique blood-stained bathtub. It's absolutely iconic, and the lighting in there is perfect for selfies. My timeline would be incomplete without this aesthetic. Hot damn, this adorable Reaper wants to take some pics. You asked Milo if they want to take a selfie with you, like one of your French girls.
Life.
Oh, I'm
It's
happy
so
to
beautiful.
oblige. Here, let's start with some foreplay. Get naked in the tub with me, and let's pick a filter that mutually flatters.
Knife to meet you.
Hey, did somebody say foreplay? If so, I'm gonna murder you with this big knife. Oh, and I'm Jerry, by the way. Nice to meet ya. Bold of you to assume that I can be killed. But what do you have against foreplay? Licking someone can really be an absolute rainbow flavor, you know? Oh, it's not foreplay specifically. I just have to kill anyone who's doing sexy stuff in this mansion. That's kind of my thing.
No touching.
No touching. Not to judge, but kind of looks like you two are doing some sexy stuff. Sexy stuff? Do you mean sexy like blooming daisies is sexy? Or sexy like that feeling when you start up an old car for the first time in a while? It kicks into life. Wait, no. Sexy like neither of those things. Like sexy like sex. Like having sex. That kind of sexy. Sex sexy. Penetration sex.
You need to develop some taste.
How is penetration sexier than gently running your finger? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Gently running your fingertips along the makeup brushes that your lover uses. So basic.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, stop it. Sex is sex. We all know that. Virginity is real and penetration is wrong, and that's why murderers stab horny teens. Okay, boomer. You definitely don't want to die, but you're way too horny to miss out on the sex opportunity with Milo. And Jerry is ruining the moment. That's when an inherent horniness of situations hits you. You can get intimate with Milo right in front of Jerry without him knowing about it. You whisper your ideas for
You're trending,
Milo.
darling.
I love it, obviously. The taboo is so on trend. How do we do it? Cozy up under a fashionable poncho? Start a private Discord server? Or something bolder? Your whole life has been building up to this moment. Figure out how to get intimate with Milo right under the nose of Jerry, the knife-wielding sex murderer. Oh no. I don't know if my smarts are high enough. Damn it! I knew it! Hey, stop it! I can see what you're doing. You and Milo continue standing there in absolute silence, 2 feet away from Jerry, squeezing each other's butts.
It's murder time.
Okay, I'm extremely weirded out. I don't know if it's technically sexy, but I'm not taking any chances. Stabbing time. Frantically squeeze Milo's button terror, Jerry mid-swing to a stab inches away from your beating heart, and Milo shoves you away. Wait, hold everything. This isn't intimate at all.
Tasteless.
Sawyer just told me, and I'm not sure why, that they want to spread me out on a ham sandwich and feed me to a vicious stray dog. Fuck, you should have studied harder when sexting part in Morse code class. Jerry puts a fatherly hand on your shoulder. Nice to know there's another weird celibate murderer out there. Welcome to the club,
can't be
kid.
seen with you.
Yikes, I'm afraid I can't really be seen with somebody this problematic, so we're over. Mila posts a tearful Instagram story about being betrayed by their friends. It gets 1 million views and you get nothing but crushing loneliness. -2 charm and -1 boldness. Oof. It's nighttime. We're gonna go try to swoon.
Let's rest around the focus.
You happen upon Joy groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. Kind of unsettling. I love that outfit. No, I'm not groveling. I'm just posing a dignified query to Milo that just so happens to be performed on my hands and knees.
Duty calls.
Anyways, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that's important enough to justify a full episode arc. I really need to consult with my Dead Owl by Rabaroo. He's the only one who knows how to solve the Universica's 8-eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit?
I've got a gig.
I'm sorry, Joy. I'd really love to help with whatever you just said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business. Really? Because it looks to me like you're browsing Etsy for a new cloak. Which is important business. My uniform must be somber yet trendy. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility.
Let's save the world.
Well, the fate of monsterkind depends on taking down Univertica. I really need your help, Milo. Don't you want to save the world? Really taking down this Univertical. Really equivalent to saving the world, though. I mean, everyone can make a difference no matter how small their action. Just look, everything Univertica's already destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by her nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on 3rd Street.
Milo signing off.
Well, I've always been more of a Jumba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass. Damn, Joy's fighting her again? This season of Coven must be slow. Clearly one of your friends is right. Just so happens to be the one you're trying to bone. I think it's this one.
You're trending.
No! I've done the other one though, and it's also been for Joy. Maybe it's my stats? I don't know. Hey, that's actually a good idea. It is, I mean, of course it is. My followers, Milo does some sort of complex Reaper thing that's for the NDA purpose I can't get into specifics of. Suddenly, out pops the spirit of Rabaroo.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Instagram, and welcome to Milo's first Dead Celeb live Q&A. Today, I'm joined by Miss Rabaroo. Tell me, Rabaroo, darling, how are you feeling today? I feel like I was ripped from the comfort of the Neverworld and thrown back into the cold, unforgiving hell that was the mortal plane. Oh, big mood girl. All right, my lovely followers, what sort of questions do you have for the esteemed translucent guest? Milo Madness 96 asks, when you return to the Neverworld after a long day of being a ghost, what's your favorite afterlife snack? Pills of the innocent. Also pistachios. Delicious. Girl that goes boo as or bay asks, hey sexy, your ASL? Followed by a few tongue emojis. I'm Rabaroo, age is 6 or 7, sex is Spectre. The location of my body is in a black tar pits of the mindless dimension. Wow, the mindless dimension, so exotic. I have a timeshare there. Now, Mila Fried XO wants to know, if we only have the Netherworld to look forward to, then when we die, is there any point in trying to achieve, or to achievement, or seek meaning on life on Earth at all? No. Great. Our next question
Joy
comes
Johnson,
from Joy.
Georgina.
Remember, sweetie, can you remind me how to solve the 8-eye puzzle again? Oh, that one's easy. Passcode's my birthday. 8/12/14/13. Right, duh. Okay. Thanks for being here, girl. Rest easy. My birthday's coming up, you know. Are you gonna come to my potluck? You promised you'd start actually hanging out with me instead of just calling me for these puzzle needs
I'm
solving.
needed somewhere else.
Right, I gotta go solve this. Like, urgently.
You know
See you
what you're
later.
doing, don't you?
Alright. We get invited. Hey, yeah, you prefer to work with others too. The first step of workplace romance is to have coworkers, after all. Wink. I don't want her, though. I want Milo.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Let's boost my smarts. That day you get lost hiking in the woods. You use the stars, aka nature's compass, to get you back to camp. The stars actually teach you all sorts of things, like how one of the stars is in Orion's belt, actually a nebula. The stars also teach you Italian, a quadratic formula, and the true meaning of friendship. Friendship's power. But now the stars sure are smart, and they give you +2 smarts. You and Milo have followed Damien into the woods to catch his favorite wild beast.
Follow my lead.
Wildfire, wildfire, come out, wherever you are. We've been searching for hours, Damien. If we haven't lured this wildfire out yet, I don't think we ever will. Not without a lighter, maybe some gasoline. No, I already told you, it's not wildfire that I light. Myself, that's tame fire. I think you mean arson.
I'm out.
Whatever, let's just head back to camp. Wait, I don't know what to say, but I'm lost because I'm never lost, but let's just say I have no idea which direction camp is in.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Right. Sometimes you have to lose your way to find your way. Now, not all who wander are lost. 2 roads diverging in the woods. And we took the road with better selfie potential. Fuck that! I'm just gonna use the compass I picked off a corpse no one can prove I murdered. Thank God I lied about this being a good thing. If we don't get back to the camp before my trail mix review live stream, I'm gonna have to delete my account.
We're fucking lost.
Wait, what? This is bullshit. This broken ass compass only points north. Camp is to the east. Point east, compass east. You dumb fuck boot. Point east. You expect Milo to at least try to help out, but they're just filming Damien's hissy fit from a safe distance. Looks like you have to find east. I think I've done this one in the past and I think my stats are good. I was hoping my boldness would be high enough. I'm just really, really bad at this tonight. Open heart surgery, more like open my heart to scalpels and blood, and I'm just excited, okay? Oh, don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I'll be right here for you. I mean in a professional capacity, not emotionally. I'll rip your soul if you die, is what I'm saying. Not reassuring, but you'll do literally anything to impress your friends, so you casually cut your own heart out of your chest. No big deals. It hurts. Wow, like really hurts. Oh God, the pain. Oh, the agony. Wow, 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 wow. Kind of shocking that you didn't expect this level of agony. You really didn't think that through, huh? Everything starts to go black. You feel yourself dying. Your vision is flooded with white light. You're ready for it all to be over, just to stop the pain and a little light stabbing. That's how you react? Kind of a wimp, huh? Yeah, you almost died, meaning I almost had to work today, which honestly, I really don't want to do. So this is pretty selfish of you. You start to point out that it may have been selfish and weak of you to almost die from a knife wound to the chest, but at least that's what got them all home. You dumb fuckbelt, your pathetic little stabbing only slowed us down. Milo got us home with their GPS. Yeah, once I remembered that there's an app other than Insta, finding our way back was pretty easy. Dragging your bloody body along was the hardest part. Milo and Damien continue to taunt you for the amount of pain you experienced, and you continue to experience blinding pain. Whole thing, you lose 2 foot charm and 1 fun. I've never been good at this, but I have fun with it.
Fine, let's go.
I need to boost my fun. Bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box, of stale cookies, which you eat anyways, a glowing chalice from the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. But best of all, you manage to find some genuine silver-plated +2 fun score. Later, you're working on your tan, and Milo is working on sun bleaching their bones, while you hear something heavy wash onto the beach. Oh, look, Sawyer, a makeshift raft has washed ashore.
Like and
So
subscribe.
rustic and handmade. Come, take my picture on it. Good for me to seem crafty for my Pinterest following. I keep getting this one. These are like the same ones that I've gotten before, but my stats are just shit. Oh, you'd look at that. There's even a cute little corpse on board. I'll pose next to him. Hashtag accidental model. However, before Milo can make a peace sign with the corpse, rigor mortis hand. It speaks. Help me. Shriveled man croaks. I've just escaped from a deserted island, middle of the lake. It's stranded since 1993. I need food, uncontaminated water. Please, if you could. Wait, you've been stranded since the 90s. Forget the food and water. You need to be caught up on the internet. Oh my goodness, my voice keeps changing for Milo, and I'm like, no. You haven't been on social media in over 2 decades. Why, your followers must have been worried sick. My followers? What are you talking about? Oh my god. He doesn't even know what followers are. I think I might faint. I mean, I remember AOL chat rooms. Deafening dial-up sound was sometimes the only sensory memory I had while I was stranded on that desolate wasteland of... AOL. Nobody remembers AOL. Don't just stand there, Sawyer. This man clearly is delusional from the lack of digital exposure. Please, we have to reintegrate him with the internet society. He's basically a savage. Clearly, the guy's dehydration can wait. How can you and Milo help him reconnect with the web? I think I'm good with this one.
Hashtag
Yes, good.
winning.
Oh, that's perfect. I can't wait to post this. We'll be like BuzzFeed, but with a reliable source. Well, really listen to any albums on a deserted island. Because, you know, there's no electricity or radio equipment. I did have a few items with me when I first got shipwrecked. Some CDs. I ate all of them eventually, though. Oh, well, which album would you say was the tastiest? They were also a very poor source of vitamins. Ooh, this is wonderful insight. Are you writing all of this down, Sawyer? We need to post this now before some washed-up Snapchat journalist steals our scoop. Milo posts their findings on Instagram. Link in bio, the list to end all lists of the 10 best albums to bring to a deserted island. I know albums because you can't listen to the albums on a no albums on a deserted island. Thank you for your insight, Mr. Castaway. Don't worry. I give you a shout out in the description. No need to thank me for your follower count spike. What's a follower count?
You're trending, darling.
Oh, that's Sawyer. We're already trending. Read these comments, darling. Milo is Milo over. Milo is Milover. Thank you so much, Milo. This list changed my life. I've never looked at deserted islands the same way again. Milo Gang 5 ever. Amazing upload, Milo. Really helped me plan my playlist for my next one-way trip to a Bermuda Triangle. Show feet, guys. Show feet. Well, if you insist. You two are so busy basking in your fame that you don't even notice the castaways eating your vintage vinyl collection behind you. Gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Real quick.
I just gotta choose the right log.
I love that look on Calclester. Look at how good he looks. Alright, I'm getting really stiff. It's been a long day at work. Milo's doing their usual review of today's engagement with their Instagram post. Calculisters peering at their phone in test interestingly. This should be good. So, you're saying these likes are necessary to your health and well-being. They provide sustenance of some kind?
Don't forget to like and
Well,
subscribe.
they sustain me spiritually in a way. The more likes I have, the better I feel, and the better the world becomes.
Engaging camp module.
Ah, it is a biopsychological need then. To know and be known. I am comforted. Oh my goodness, pardon me. I am comforted that once again logic has proven that everything can be boiled down to a science. I have read that other pack animals, like corvids, experience a similar social drive phenomenon. Do corvids have Instagram? Wait, no, Instagram isn't science. Curating aesthetically pleasing selfies and pairing them with a poetic phrase of inspirational genius is a very dedicated art form that science could never hope to explain. That's why I'm an expert in my field, darling. It's hard to be a bard.
Error 404.
But friend Milo, because Instagram is a computer-based application, wouldn't it follow that of the root of science? Instagram isn't used on computers, darlings. It's almost entirely exclusive to cell phones, smartphones. But is that a microaggression? Smartphones are computers too. They are merely young upstarts with small, sleek appearances. I apologize, darling. You're right. I should be promoting technological body positivity. I'll post about it right now. My demographic would love it. Actually, after doing a quick algorithmic scan of all 1.2 billion Instagram accounts worldwide, I've scientifically concluded that most fleek subjects you could post is 3 iguanas in Birkensteins reading Eat, Pray, Love. What? No, your scientific method clearly doesn't work. Art, you see, is like an eggplant. Okay, neither of the nerds are getting anywhere fast. Couldn't you end the debate on whether or not Instagram is a science or an art form? Milo, you're saying no with your words, but yes with your profile. No, we're doing
I realize you are attempting to help.
An interesting thought, Sawyer, but still not entirely accurate. Instagram is scientifically provable to be useful for talking about iguanas, the nature of consciousness residing in organic brain chemistry. And your feelings for Milo are characterized by an increasing heart rate, followed by the rush of endorphins that cause dizziness and slight nausea.
Eggplant.
I believe that your organic reference to this sexual attraction, or quickly known as crush or puppy love amongst youths, either that or you have dysentery.
Hey, darling.
Oh, Calculester darling, at least warn Sawyer before you put them on blast like that. And in defense of their obvious crush, they may be a chemical process by which attraction occurs, but why do they occur?
Every moment is beautiful.
Can you scientifically explain that burning passion that lives in Sawyer's hearts? Nay, the world's hearts lays eyes on me. Well, when you crunch the data, darling, this is why you fail to understand the organic experience. You miss the true magic of love and life by constantly using numbers and chemicals to explain things. Sometimes the connection between friends and sweethearts should be cherished and not quantified.
Upgraded successfully.
Ah, I see. Thank you for the advice, friend Milo and friend Sawyer. I shall increase my unquantifiable cherishment of you both by a factor of 17. You're doing it again, sweetie, and I appreciate the sentiment. And I appreciate your flattering statement as well, Sawyer. And dare I say you are the 3 iguanas in Birkenstocks to my Instagram. Well, actually, the iguanas in Birkenstocks are sort of a literal iguanas in Birkenstocks to my, Instagram. I admit the concept is kind of growing on me. But still, you understand what I mean, don't you? Nope. Well, what do you ever? It's a good thing as Milo is grateful for you to be standing by them, and you know exactly what sort of picture to tag them in later. Break out your flasks. We're gonna gamble. Weekend arrives, so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Look who's here. Welcome to my bar. Oh, really? I don't know who their right mind would take such a risk. I guess I have more thirst than common sense. Anyways, check this drink out. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. No. We're taking the mystery box. Fuck. Both of you. Hope you're happy. No refunds. I think this blocks my stacks.
Oh, okay.
I have no name. This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Achoo.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Redacted. Going for some boldness. My Gatorade doesn't want to be closed. It's really disappointing. Alright. That day you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there's no escape. You're trapped here forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. Turns out the best defense against the supernatural is total apathy. You gain +2 boldness. Look at that banana. Afterwards, you join Milo for a delicious manor feast with some ghosts. It's very romantic, even a bit bougie. The food goes right through the ghosts, of course, but then you two eat the food because everyone knows that ghost eating food is a delicacy.
Welcome to another video.
Isn't this
with
fun,
Milo
darling?
Belladonna.
Lately, my diet has been restricted to the detox teas that I'm sponsoring to promote, so this is a nice change of pace. Oh, here's a particularly beautiful plate. Smile for me, Graham.
My phone.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's my phone? Why am I holding a banana?
Good one, Polly.
That was a great prank, Polly. Milo has no idea you swapped out their phone for a banana. I know, Scotty. I can't wait to see how they look on their face when they finally figure it out. Prank Master strikes again. Just so we're clear. Very much aware that my phone has been traded out for a banana. If the color, phallic shape, and lack of constant push notifications isn't enough to clue me in, Polly and Scott's raucous laughter surely would be. But I can't go running to them begging for my phone back. That would play right into their hands. Not to mention I would make it seem like I'm addicted to my phone. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not addicted to my phone. No, we just need to show them that their childish games won't affect me. And to do that, we need to find a way to make this banana more smartphone-like. Well, darling, now's the time for one of your wacky little ideas. Oh, actually, let me live stream your idea for posterity. Oh, right. I want to do this one, but I don't know if I'm smart enough for that. Yeah! Sweet. Okay. Silly redacted. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as a banana store. Yeah, I can't believe Redacted still believes in the banana store. I bet they still have a Christmas dad, too. Still believe in a Christmas dad. Actually, wouldn't you know, there is such a thing as a banana store. As everyone knows, modern bananas are artificially created monoculture. The old ones were gross and had seeds. So the idea that all bananas are manufactured by a single conglomerate isn't that far off. Or if you head to the banana store and show Mila's banana to the guy at the Genius Bar. Well, first things first. Have you tried turning the banana off and turning it back on again? No, I haven't, silly me. Here, I'll give it a shot. You have no idea how to turn a banana on and off, but apparently Mila does. They complete the process and boom, their banana is fully functional again. Yeah, most people coming here taking their banana are thinking the bananas are totally busted, but really they just need to turn them off every once in a while.
Magnificent.
Oh, thank you for your help, darling. This has been a great learning experience for me and for my followers, and who I'm now live streaming via Banana Vision as we speak.
Huh?
I can't believe it worked. You don't think you could program a dragon fruit I had in my back pocket for a few days? Oh my gosh. In my back pocket for a few days to stream porn? You and Milo leave Polly and Scott to sort out their fruit-related problems. All you care about is that you fixed Milo's phone problem, and they're extremely grateful. You earn +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Can we go somewhere quiet for once?
Never. Never. Okay, I'm gonna boost my boldness again. Play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or categories. Clown Man tells you to find the exit key in an hour. He's gonna rip off all your skin. Not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. Lots of fun. But you don't gain fun here, you gain boldness instead. Gosh, excuse me. Afterwards, you find Esquire Belladonna and Calculester in the foyer. Calculester's measuring the walls using one of his best friends, a tape measurer.
Success achieved.
I love both of them. Measurement complete. The stain is exactly 31.2981 inches in diameter, and my biodetector reading shows that this is either blood or very dehydrated person's urine.
Oh, how tragic.
Gross. That should be 35 inches at least to be on trend. God, the interior design in here is an absolute disaster. Aesthetics is childish and cliche when it needs to be mature and macabre. And Cal, let's use centimeters instead of inches going forward. I have an international audience to keep in mind, you know. Tape measure? Ambiguous wall stains? Your heart is already racing. You ask these two weirdos what they're up to.
Hello.
Oh dear, isn't it obvious? Haunted Manor is the latest challenge for Calculester and Esquire Belladonna's professional house flippers.
Milo and Calculester.
We are going to use
House
our
flippers.
expert interior design skills to improve the manor and then sell it to the highest bidder. I rarely get to flip things, so I am excited. But I was concerned because we are not the owners of the building and I have no legal rights to sell the properties. But Esquire Belladonna has reassured me that this information is irrelevant.
Every moment. is
Yep, life is about
beautiful.
finding your secret garden and decorating it with the flowers of your soul, which confers legal ownership according to squatters' rights.
Ah,
Plus, this whole progress is going to be incredible footage. I'm doing an entire docu-series on glamming up the manor. I'm thinking 18 videos, about 48 seconds long each.
Ooh.
This is why I've been recording every moment of our creative process, including the moments when I was observing dust particles and considering the beauty of sentience. Honestly, though, this is the biggest house flipping challenge we've ever had. This place has been haunted for ages, and the ghosts here have done a terrible job at upkeep. I mean, look at this collection of antique dolls. They're not even cursed. Not even one doll contains the soul of a deranged serial killer. Agreed. It is unacceptable. Oh, and I am unsure if this is relevant, but I have discovered that there are no plumbing system here. Literally, zero plumbing. Not a single pipe in the whole manor. I still do not know what happened when you flushed the toilet. Plumbing issues? Oh god, I don't have the attention span for an infrastructural problem, and neither do my viewers. Come on, Calc, we need to flip this thought fast. Understood. The only other important constraint: we have a budget of $12.50 for all flipping and production costs. Any ideas? You can find a way to glam up this trashy old manor fast. You can totally impress these two house flipping cuties. Oh my gosh, I don't think my creativity is high enough for that. Maybe charm? Yes, bold! Okay. So, I can see an interior design ghost could help us, but I am 99.87% sure that murder is wrong, especially if it's just for aesthetic improvement of real estate.
You're killing it.
As a literal god of death and professional fabulous person, I can confirm that aesthetic improvements are the best reason to murder someone. Consider my objections vanquished. Let us do the aesthetic murder. You convince an extremely prestigious interior design to come look at the manor. He's immediately unimpressed. Oh wow, I see what the problem is here. It's very simple. This place is disgusting. The designers were going for a Victorian style, but ultimately landed on a Baroque toilet. And that wainscoting could only host maybe 4 ghouls masks? It's embarrassing. Perfect. Let's ghostify this hoe. It's gonna take me ages, but I'll take this place from drab to fab. Ooh, a working guillotine. Finally, some good fucking furniture. Love to test the blade's sharpness. Hell yeah, you're ready to guillotine this motherfucker. But obviously, I've never put my head under a working guillotine. I'm much too aware of my surroundings. Oh my gosh, you keep trying to kill the interior designer, but he's got great situational awareness, and you feel weird stabbing somebody you just met. Meanwhile, Calculester is freaking out. I ran numbers again, and I am 100% sure that this murder for aesthetics is morally wrong, but murder to protect the innocent is morally correct about 60% of the time. Calculester, you have to chill right now. Trust me, we have to take care of ourselves before we can care for others, okay? That means murder is okay in this context.
Error!
I am unsure on what to do for this. Is it anxiety? It feels awful. I am stuck in a loop and in error, unable to resolve moral quandary. Suddenly, the interior designer gasps in pain. You hope that he's having an incredibly well-timed heart attack. My dear God, is that rug 4 feet by 6 feet? Way too small for this room. This place is a travesty. I'd rather die than spend one more minute in this dump.
I am happy.
Wait, that is great news. If you'd rather die, then there's no moral quandaries. Error resolved. Calculester joyfully stabs the interior designer in that creepy way that robots stab, where it's one long, smooth motion. He's still hot, though. A stab wound, ouchie. I'm definitely dying, but I swear in honor our interior design contract, I vow to dedicate my entire unlife to beautifying this mansion. You all did murder someone, but the manor got the glam ghost. Calculester and Esquire Belladonna docuseries ranked in a ton of ad revenue, and you get +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Worth it. It's nighttime.
Feels
I'm gonna go see Milo. Looking for a spot to chill in the campfire when you see 2 beautiful angels. Oh, wait, it's Delia and Milo.
fancy meeting you here.
Look at them. Oh my god. I love both of them. Oh, come over here. I'm giving Dahlia a crash course on social media marketing, and we could use a note taker. Now, Dahlia, I've completed an audit of your social feeds, and frankly, I've noticed a lot of room for improvement. Metaphorically speaking, you're still in the digital cocoon, and I'm going to feed you metaphorical leaves until you form to a metaphorical chrysalis and emerge a metaphorical butterfly of new media. Milo, you're one of my most trusted advisors, mainly because you remind me of an owl. People with owl energy are very wise.
No one is ready for Dahlia.
But I just don't get it. What does my hell Twitter feed have to do with the ultimate goal of conquering the 8 circles of hell and declaring myself queen eternal? Dahlia, if you want to be the queen, that means that your reputation is more important than ever. You have to protect a compelling brand image to garner political clout. For example, you're using Twitter to stan Ariana Grande and listen to Liam's insufferable feed. You follow Liam's insufferable feed. You could also use Twitter to gain new followers for your army. I can use Hell Twitter to gain followers? Awesome! I thought you could only do that by taking over territories about brutal crushing force. This seems way more efficient. I love it. Let's do this thing. Make a media butterfly or whatever.
Magnificent.
Perf, I think it's time for a total brand refresh. How about we reintroduce you as a fitness influencer? You'll just have to promote protein powders 2 or 3 times an hour. Nice, and I can post about my daily workout regime, killing something bigger than me. I know I'm done with holding my skull when I'm holding a skull in my hand. That might be a little off-putting to some demographics. But remember, we want people to connect with your brand. Maybe we can introduce a relatable hobby. Do you crochet? Yeah, how did you know? I usually harvest the intestines of my defeated enemies to crochet nets, which I use to trap more of my enemies. Now that's relatable hashtag content. Yikes. on a few levels. Maybe we should just focus on the basics. How about the regular live stream schedule so your fans can get to know you? Ooh, live streaming. I love live streaming my enemies. That's when you stream the life out of someone by slowly draining their blood, right? So awesome, Milo. I can't wait to pin my block list to my wall for some live streaming. Not only are these two not on the same page, they're not even in the same book. Dahlia's book is probably made of flesh. Time for some suggestions. Brings it down. Yep. The silent H seems intrigued by your idea, or Milo seems intrigued by your idea. You mentioned that you even planted the silent H in off guard to prove your point. No way, did you really? I didn't even notice that silent H caught me off guard. That is fun. Wait a second, you guys are serious? My name is a silent H in it? Yeah, Dahlia. And after the A, before the Leah. How would you not know that? I shall never be silenced, and neither shall my name. Oh no. From now on, I declare that everyone will pronounce the H in my name. Never again shall H be silent. Not to interrupt this passionate declaration, but I think it's kind of impossible to pronounce that H. Silent H is very well established grammatically. I did it again. Blasphemy. Nothing is impossible for me. Dahlia. Aquino. Dahlia is definitely pronouncing the H in her name, but she doesn't use the typical H sound, and she's... Instead, oh my god, I'm getting there. Instead, she uses a scream summoned directly from the depths of hell. I can't do that with my voice today. Hearing that noise changes you forever. You feel the top layers of your brain cells evaporate, and a significant chunk of your sanity goes with them. You can no longer tell if any of this is real or if you're actually trapped in a video game. Guess you'll never know. Hell yeah! What they sing is a huge improvement on my name, which is actually 10 to 10, much like my face and body. It was deeply unsettling, Dahlia. I haven't heard a sound like that. Arresting since I stopped to reap an opera singer with a straight throat. Peeking my phone. Thought I heard a notification go off, but I might have missed. Okay, we're good. Ah, good. Ha, thanks a lot for your help, Milo. Wow, you and Blink. Pretty awesome team, huh? Hell yeah, we are. Dahlia leaves, saying she has to email her bank about the new way to pronounce her name. He collapses onto your shoulder. Or Milo collapses onto your shoulder. Not he. They. I'm gonna roll real quick, otherwise I'm not gonna roll. As disturbing as it was, I must admit that I'm very impressed by your quick wit. Want to listen to the entire album on my phone? Okay. My ears are throbbing in a bad way. Finish my roll real quick. My brain is like, I just need a pause from reading. I'll give myself a few seconds. I do not need to grab that name right now. Ears are throbbing in a bad way, and they're begging for something to cleanse my auditory palate. Some alone time with Milo? Damn, now your ears are throbbing in a good way. Score. I seem to be doing well. We'll see how well I continue to do.
Hope this turn goes smoothly.
I'm gonna do charm. Fuck, you're huddled behind a little bullet bunker. You've lived a good life, you think. Next to you is Camp Rival Camp member, shivering and crying and out of ammo. Why guns are part of the tail tag is beyond your comprehension. Is this where we die, Redacted? Why couldn't Camp Spooky and Camp Rival Camp just make love and not war? You reach for them, as if to bring them into the tender kiss, and as soon as they're in your grasp, you take their tail. Fuck yeah, that gives Camp Spooky the win. Everyone saw your sexy ruse, which also gives you +2 charm. Afterwards, you get peer pressure into a game of Capture the Flag Extreme. You're very bad at it, and you end up in jail pretty much immediately. But that's okay. Jail is just a chalk square drawn on the ground, and given some of the weapons that other players are carrying, it's probably the safest you can be. Esquire Belladonna and Calculester are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch the game and eat marshmallows or something. I love them. Hello, fellow inmate. What are you in for?
Hello, Internet.
Don't mind me. He's been like this since we put him in here. Pretty good content.
Admin permissions.
Prison has changed me. Why would you like to trade me some cigarettes in exchange for my fundamental dignity? Yes or no? You share your idea of rebailing to this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist. What? No. Can you imagine what it would do to my brand if I was caught cheating at a game? Undermining the laws of reality, subverting life and death. That's the kind of stuff my followers expect, but cheating? No way. As for me, friend, I have been on the inside for so long, I do not think I could go back to society. Besides, the real prison here is the prison of negative thinking, you know. No you don't know. Nor do you agree. But if your fellow prisoners insist that this is a real jail, you will have to orchestrate a real jailbreak. Ooh. I think my charm might be high enough for that one. Yes, I'm charming enough. Good. You compose an emotional narrative about how you have been all victimized by the sport industrial complex. Plus, your fingers were crossed when you were tagged, so it doesn't count.
You reap what
let
you
me help.
sow.
How about this for the last line? Though we are imprisoned in this chalk jail, we are free in our hearts. But our hearts are also imprisoned in chalk
May I
jails.
chime in?
We're perfectly capable of my struggle, friend Esquire Belladonna. Shall I artificially extend our social media reach? My second cousin is a Chinese botnet. Working together, the three of you managed to whip up some firestone of outrage for your tragic plight. Soon your chalky cell is surrounded by protesters weeping and tearing at their clothes, overwhelmed by their injustice of your situation. Fingers crossed, but at what cost? They chant, several people go on hunger strikes. They pass out from hunger. It's only been a few hours. They're very committed. Esquire Belladonna, due to their intense media savvy, gets interviewed by a popular online publication.
Magnificent.
You know, I just think that we really need to focus on here is all the people out there in their chalk jails who aren't even talked about. But that's about them. Does this mean you do not want me to continue hyping your social media accounts in connection with the terrible indignity, friend Esquire Belladonna? What? No, keep doing that, obviously. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. And I will be back in a moment. Sorry for that quick BRB. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. No, keep doing that, obviously. How are we supposed to have an appreciable impact on the culture if I'm not famous? Eventually, the masses of protesters outside your cell reach critical mass. Chairman of the National Capture the Flag Extreme Association issues this statement. Support of Capture the Flag Extreme stands for teamwork, dignity, and cartoonish violence. Unjust imprisonment has no place in our organization. Effective immediately, I am abolishing the chalk jail. Let all those wrongfully imprisoned run free.
Success achieved.
Hooray! We are free. I suppose I will not be needing the pruno I was brewing inside my chest cavity. Removing jail from the game permanently unbalances Capture the Flag Extreme. But let's be real, there is nowhere near the worst thing you've ever done. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Hope
Huh?
nothing goes wrong.
Like what? He was over by the sink. No, he's just next to the sink. Okay. Fun. Let's do. Today you decide to take a swimming class in the lake. You learn all sort of cool swimming techniques. He likes to sit on the counter while I wash my hands. Pretty much that's probably why he's wet. Backstroke, side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the Mayan having a stroke. All of those strokes sure are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning. You gain +2 fun. Afterwards, you find Dahlia, Aravi, and Milo crouching around something in the sand. You head over to see what they're looking at. I love that. I love all those outfits so much. Come on, Dwayne, crush him! Crush that crustacean! Rip his shell off, eat his organs, and do a spin move!
You're trending, darling.
Try moving a few centimeters to the left where I can get a better photo of you. You get close enough to see that they're yelling at. 2 hermit crabs are facing off against each other in a ring of other agitated hermit crabs. This is it, the Hermit Crab Fighting Club, spoken to of in Monster Camp legend. Right now it looks anything but legendary though. The crabs they're calling Dwayne is getting its shell shocked by the much larger, handsomer crab. The fight is soon gonna be over.
Get good.
Oh, come on, at least win one match, you stupid crab.
Aw.
Pathetic, you're hardly worth the name Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson. Well, yeah, he's not actually a lobster for one thing. Branding trumps accuracy, darling. It's the 21st century. But I do have to admit, this inspiring underdog story is quickly turning into bad content. I think it's high time we interfered. Yeah, by subjecting Dwayne to a rigorous training regime. Don't be stupid. All we need is better equipment, like a +2 shell or repeating crossbow. But all of those would be utterly meaningless without the stronger presence on social media. We need to get this crab on Instagram. Meanwhile, the bigger crab is making Dwayne smell her gonspore. None of the others have it right. The ultimate hermit crab upgrade is... We got tingle lessons. Well-executed redemption arc that is absolves the hermit crab in the eyes of the audience, paving the way for the rise to the top of the Fight Club ranks.
We should do a collab.
Yes, triumphing over one's own inner demons is a great way to build brand. Fans love it when you experience some devastating personal tragedy live online. Remember, you can't spell the content of our soul without the content. Agreed, some well-executed redemption arc would prove an ample opportunities for training montages. Alright then, Dwayne. What skeleton do you have in your closet? Or, I guess in your shell? Dwayne, being a hermit crab, is unable to speak. Instead, he puts out his smartphone and shows you a series of photos. Are those upskirt photos of female campers? Dwayne does a little crab dance and communicates something effective. Yes, they are, but I'm deeply remorseful about it, and I believe we are deserving of a second chance. Oh, I'm a bit uncomfortable about trying to redeem a beach pervert just to help him succeed in Fight Club.
I hardly blame you.
I understand where you're coming from, Dahlia, but if he truly regrets his actions and wants to change, how long must we punish him before granting him forgiveness? Well, I mean, that assumes he's not cynically abusing his status in the hermit crab community to wave away his past actions without actually doing anything to work on himself. Yes, it's a very tricky problem. I just want to make sure that we're at least giving Dwayne the benefit of the... He's trying to take upskirt pictures of me right now, isn't he? Yep, despite the fact that we're not even wearing a skirt.
How tasteless.
He's trying to get himself a picture too. It's an upskirt selfie. With one swift motion, Aravi punts her erstwhile crab friend into the lake. As he sinks beneath the waves, she grunts in disgust.
you.
What? Only 1 XP for that kill? He has the worst plans. Try to defend yourself, but point out that their plans never involved punting a crab into the lake. This doesn't help, though, because you're only part of plan anybody liked. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. I don't understand. My stuff isn't that high, but I'm like,
I love this dim light.
alright, Milo. Milo and Joy are sitting close to the campfire. Joy is looking supremely annoyed, while Milo shoves their phone in her face. This should be good.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, look at those outfits! Look at Joy's outfit. Oh, hello. I was just showing Joy this delightful quiz called Which Coven Member Are You? Do you want to give it a try? I've seen this one before. Do not humor them. This quiz does no justice to the actual trials and tribulations of my girls and I go through the Coven member. Don't be so cranky. These questions are fun. For this one, if you were a flavor of ice cream, which would you be?
Aesthetics on
Answer choices
point.
are black licorice, birthday cake, tiramisu, and vanilla. Well, I'm definitely a black licorice, so dark and mysterious, but so sweet. What does ice cream have to do with saving the world? All of this is bullshit. Oh, who knows, but maybe you could have a frozen dessert emergency. We all scream for ice cream. Okay, last question. What's your idea for a perfect first date? I think I'll choose a long romantic walk on the beach. Classic for a reason. Results are in. Are you ready? I don't care.
Hashtag slay.
I got Joy. That makes so much sense. I'm such a Joy. What? No way, I'm Joy. There can only be one. The proof is in the pudding, darling, and the pudding being themagiquiz.com. You want to try? You know what? Fine. I'll take your quiz to prove that it's dumb and predictable
This
and...
cannot be for
Wait,
real.
I got faith? Oh my god, that makes so much sense. You're such a total faith. No, I'm not. I'm literally actually Joy. Maybe physically, but your soul, you are complete faith. You wear lots of black, like you like animals and saving the world. Makes perfect sense. Just because Faith and I have some overlapping personality traits doesn't mean that we're the same. Ouch, you should probably step in and resolve this argument before Joy explodes everyone's eardrums. Is she Faith or not? Nah, she's got to embrace her inner faith. Because we're trying to impress Milo. What? That's not the point! I don't have a self-esteem issue. I'm just not Faith.
Never stop.
Oh, Joy, you don't need to hide your true self from us. He's right. Or not he. Redacted is right. We'll love you no matter what coven you are. This is not up for debate. I am not Joy. That's literally all there is to it. Joy, sweetheart, don't fight it. This quiz is helping all of us reach into the depths of our soul and understand who we are. Personally, I near exclusively use social media quizzes to learn important things about myself so I can attest to its helpfulness. You are in a safe space. Are you sure that's healthy? Of course. For instance, that Myers-Briggs test helped me understand that I am a debater, and the What the Hell is a Debater quiz helped me understand what a debater is. Let's not forget that the Let's Reveal Your Kardashian Sona quiz actually helped me get in touch with my inner Courtney.
When life closes
So
one
you
door,
see, it's true
another
that you're not
opens.
actually Faith, but maybe the real Faith was inside of you all
I need
along.
a break.
I'm leaving. Oh well, sometimes self-discovery is a long, winding road. Well, at least we'll help push her in the right direction.
Magnificent.
Redacted. Look at what BuzzFeed just uploaded. These 5 questions will reveal your spirit pasta dish. I hope I'm rigatoni. Wait, which sauce best pairs with rigatoni again? You better Google it quick so you can flub the question and end up as Milo's soulmate. Just shows that true love is possible all through the power of impartial personality quizzes. Hell yeah. We're gonna break out our flasks. We're gonna gamble. Hello! You know, when I started making magical drinks, I thought people would actually come to drink them. Hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, let's take a look at this one. That one's not bad, but we are going to mystery box because we always mystery box. Yes! This is a good one. Mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Managed to distill the stats that make us who we are. It results in a stats smoothie. Huge, delicious boost. Look at that.
Good for tonight.
Yeah. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. That makes me so happy. That is such a good drink.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
I think I want to do some creativity. This day in Monster Scouts, you have to make each other friendship bracelets, except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipient. So, I guess Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends? You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly, though, he's a great conversationalist, and he makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with true creativity when you wear it. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day when he's super cool to be your friend. Or at least a romanceable summer fling option, but today's not that day. Poor Larry. And counselors had a poor judgment to leave you alone with Prince Damien I, Milo, Aravi, Hex, and the whole bunch of macaroni. Milo's using the macaroni for its intended purpose, painting a selfie. While Hex is eating it raw, Prince Damien is trying to kill it, and Aravi is looking at stats online. Macaroni? That won't help you at all in a bear attack. What the fuck?
Hey, King, it's me.
That's right, campers. It's I, your delightful and overbearing tiger coach, here to teach you yet another lesson about bear avoidance. Remember, there's no B in bear except when there is. That's the kind of thing I, coach, say all the time. All right, coach. Let's get this over with. What's today's bear lesson?
You just got flied.
I fooled you. It was me, Counselor Flodge, this whole time. Whoa, really? Even when you said, "It is I, your delightful and overbearing tiger coach." Especially then, I am never more myself than when I'm in disguise.
Unbelievable.
Your camouflage skills are out of this world, Counselor Flodge. So much to learn from you about your subtle art. When is there when it comes to subtly? Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that today. Aravi, you have to learn a lot to learn from a basket of hand grenades. Basket of hand grenades? Where? I'm going to gift exchange later. I'm going to bring something that represents my personality.
Camouflage.
My kids are getting a little far from the point. Probably because I'm camouflaged so effectively. And what exactly is the point then? The point is that everyone Coach has told you about bears is a load of horse hooey. You shouldn't be afraid of bears. You should be learning from them. I'm sure you know that bears are the only animals more skilled than chameleons at the art of camouflage.
Stealth mode.
One of you could be a bear right now, and the rest of us would never know it. In fact, one of you is. That's right, I secretly replaced one of you with a bear while no one was looking to teach you a valuable lesson in the art of disguise.
I have a thing, so...
I don't have time for this ridiculous charade. I'm supposed to be serving serving looks at the soup kitchen right now. Poor people deserve spiritual nourishment too. It's Milo. Yeah, I was gonna say Milo's definitely the bear. Obviously, who else would have showed up here in camp during summer despite not having been around Spooky High? Well, you...
Curses!
No one. I will haunt anyone who disagrees with me. Jeez, this is getting kind of heated. You better make... I'm pretty sure Milo's not a bear. You're way too hairless. But what can you say to prove it to the others? I'm gonna do the acceptance. Yeah! Step between Milo and the others and deliver a heartfelt speech about the importance of loving all of Earth's creatures, no matter what, how wily and murderous. Wow, that speech really touched my heart, not in the fatal outside the chest way I'm used to touching hearts. You did it, like, emotionally? Am I saying that right? Oh gods, I've killed so many monsters just for being monsters. This is making me question my entire moral foundation. I need more therapy.
Gonna eat that.
You can eat those feelings, Ravi. I could eat them for you, just saying. Redacted, I am both moved and impressed by your speech. I too believe that it is important to judge someone not by whether they are a bear, but by the content of their character.
No, it's
In
not
fact,
me.
you may be surprised to know that I am not really Counselor Flodge, your lovable disguised instructor. I am actually
Unbelievable!
a bear. Counselor Flodge was a secret bear this whole time. Fuck, never mind, wrong voice. A bear? Counselor Flodge was a secret bear this whole time?
Oh, you're a pro.
Nice work, Redacted. Your inclusive rhetoric lured this bear out of hiding. And now we can stab him with these pointy sticks I made. Prince Damien and Aravi chase the poor bewildered bear into the woods with their sticks. Afterwards, you all head to camp for Sloppy Joe's. You know, I'm not normally one for self-reflecting, but was it wrong for us to take advantage of Redacted's heartfelt speech to flush out and hunt a bear? No way! Bears do anything to get the upper hand, and no tool is off limit in the war against them. I had a friend, a notorious bear hunter named Darius Weapon, who got so tired of the constant psychological damage strain, oh my gosh, that he decided to quit the business. He actually got a job in the financial analyst. Can you imagine going from a life of adventure in a white-collar desk job? That's where his head was at. He even started up a romance with the claims adjuster at the same company. Had to file paperwork and everything to make sure their relationship was workplace appropriate. They got married, had a couple kids, and they're living together to this day in a beautiful little cabin he built himself.
All monsters must
Or
die.
they would be if his beautiful wife hadn't turned to be a secret bear who ate him and their children after 13 years of marriage. That's right, the bear embedded itself in the Wall Street Insurance Company, the claims department, just in case an ex-bear hunter ever retired and decided to work there. Wow, I guess I got a lot to learn about a vengeful piece of shit. Did anyone see where that bear went?
When life closes
I
one
think the
door,
bear you should really be
another
searching
opens.
for, Damien. The one inside your heart. Nobody knows what that means, but they're all really pleased with you for catching that crafty bear. You gain +2 smart and +1 charm. We got one more and then we get to try for the meteor shower.
Fine, let's go.
We are going to do fun, just to boost it. You decide to go relaxing at the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky is so crazy. You end up falling asleep and wake up to realize you floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave. Crabs are just as confused as you are, but they invite you to the rave with them, and their party is surprisingly poppin'. You gain +1 invite to the next crab rave and +2 fun. Later, you're enjoying the sunset alongside Milo, eating delicious artisan sandwiches and listening to music together. It is not often that Camp Spooky is so enjoyable. Oh, Redacted, isn't this nice? We truly are #blessed to be able to sit back and enjoy life's sensual pleasures so deep and without stress. I often find that people spend their time rushing from one task to the next, never taking the time to stop and smell the pont de gris, which is such a waste. I mean, life is a bit like this sandwich. No, stay with me. I'm going somewhere with this. Mila begins to slowly build themselves a new sandwich, staring at it with starry eyes like it's going to reveal the secrets of the universe. Now, the bread of this sandwich is a bit like the essential tests of life. They're important, sure. Without bread, you wouldn't have a sandwich, but a pile of veggies and meat. However, the meat, or vegetarian alternative, live your best life. But the sandwich is like your soul. It's the most important part of your life.
Life
The
is a
toppings, the cheese, the portobello mushrooms, the garlic aioli, These are the life's sensual pleasures that complement the soul, and the sandwich would be woefully bland without them. The sandwich is beautiful and unique, yet this doesn't deserve to be eaten just a few bites. You need to savor it, enjoy it, maybe throw a pic of it on your story for clout.
Every moment
Look,
is
what I'm saying is I
beautiful.
wish that we could forget and settle goals and live by them all the time. Whatever happened to them, just letting life happen and immerse yourself in it. Oh, wow, I gotta try this sandwich, redacted. Not only is it an amazing metaphor for my constant pursuit of sensual pleasures, but it's delicious as hell. Holy shit, the sandwich is incredible, but you're sure you could impress Milo with something better than Ruben. It's clear their love life is sensual pleasures, but what pleasures do they love most of all? Mindful meditation.
Magnificent.
I've done that. I'm not gonna say that. That would be horrible. Never mind. I've tried the other option and I did not have enough boldness. And even with 15 boldness, I don't trust it. Oh, that's an incredible idea, an incredible metaphor. It's so poetic and in a way, so deeply accurate. Perhaps we could try it together, redacted, so that we may mutually enlighten. I'm so excited. Who knows? Could turn out sexy in a weird way. You and Milo sit across from each other and they start leading you in the exercise. Now relax. Take a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That was probably really bad and I'm sorry. Now do it again. Envision the air you breathe as in warm, savory, slightly buttery, like the world's best slight of aged brie. And envision the air you breathe out as a dark, corrupt, like a rotten wheel of monster that's taken out of the cask too early. Imagine expelling it from your soul. Let go of your negative thoughts. All other lesser cuisines have vanished from your mind. We are reaching your inner camembert. Everyone's inner camembert is different. For instance, mine's a light flambéed with a hint of the Mediterranean spices and a delicious melt in your mouth center.
Aesthetics
It reflects
on
my spicy
point.
persona that pays homage to my rich inner life and personality. There's more negativity, there's no stressors in my life, there's only the two of us and our inner camembert. Reach for it, take a nip. Does it taste good? Yes, reach for that camembert. Find your soul in the darkness, redacted. Seize it, feel it, taste it. Spiritual aura in your third tongue. Namaste. Oh, wow, that was certainly a rush. I could really feel the contours of your soul, redacted. I almost feel like I need a cigarette. That wouldn't be very spiritually cleansing, though. Maybe I could smoke a stick of incense? The entanglement of souls has left you both feeling spiritually heightened. You also crave cheese. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Well, let's see if we got it. Milo! Yes.
Oh, hey.
Please. You finally gather the courage. You've asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Oh god, please. A summer fling between you and me, you say? Let's test something first. Pose for a selfie with me. I don't think I've gotten this one yet. Yes! Yes, your perfect facial features and your beautiful smile complement all my best angles. We were a match made in selfie heaven, darling. Yes, let's have a summer romance.
We paired
Yes! Last day of camp was so dreamy. Milo took you to the natural hot springs they found hidden deep in the woods. You two relaxed, listened to music, and fed each other some delicious berry you foraged on your way to the springs. Even in the middle of nowhere, Milo manages to make everything decadent. You love it. We did it! We got the meteor shower! I've been buying a lot of stuff. Don't like judge me. But it's like I kept getting the hot springs whenever I went for Milo, and I was like, please just let me get the meteor shower. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like the hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. Last night we saw camp coming to an end, and we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, I can see it. How those years become a foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Endless kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find upon gazing at the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. I can play this because it's stream version, with all my friends around the campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
Welcome to the streamer version of the credits.
Such a good song.
Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world.
I thought I rolled already.
I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise. It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine streaming Monster Camp. You will
Fuck
monetize
me, I can't move.
playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and whatever. You will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff, like losing all your revenue or getting your third strike.
They're so fucking cute.
With Monster Camp, streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Cloudy.
Look at how precious they are.
Oh yeah.
I love both of them. All three of them.
I made most of the music for the game.
So
What
fucking
did
cute.
you think of it? Come on, just go and buy it. Please buy it, Dali and Diamond have me looked up writing songs for Pentagram and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the
So fucking
stream
cute.
version of the credit song. And
The
remember,
original song is also
streaming Monster
wonderful.
Camp, you'll be just fine.
Yes! Got a date. Guys, I didn't believe in myself, but we got a date. It was beautiful. Alright, we're to the gallery. Oh, look at that! We got the ending! Look, I have that ending. I've gotten that ending so many times. But look at him! Precious! Alright, characters. Who was our new character that we got? Oh, it was a new outfit, wasn't it? I thought I'd looked at all of those outfits already. The bear! We got a new bear! Alright, what drink was new? It must have been this one. Nobody knows your real name. Items. Ooh, okay, so yes, the Instagram camera. I'm glad I didn't grab those because I was like, I'm pretty sure I have that. What else to pick? Picked. Oh, we already had the Satanist kit, but that's okay. Sleeping bag was new as well. I think I had everything else that was already there too. I've only got a few left. And then special stuff. Kill. They're precious. There we go. I potassium. Yep, I potassium. But yeah, that was pretty good today. That was a lot of fun. I'm probably going to head offline. Thank you everybody for joining me today. We will be back on Friday with some more Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. We are getting very close to the top floor, and I am terrified because it's going to be... I think we're on floor 10 if I'm remembering correctly. So we'll be doing floor 10, and then we will be doing Riku's journey. And then I'm probably going to play Kingdom Hearts 2 after this because I can only play the playable games right now. But then we're gonna go through Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I'm probably gonna do Birth by Sleep. I've already done Kingdom Hearts 3, and then we'll be through everything Kingdom Hearts that I can play currently. I may have like just a cutscene watch party in my Discord sometime in the near future, but we'll see. Still figuring that out. But yes, I'm very excited to be going through these sections. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And again, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I will see all of you next time. And I will be back on Friday, 6 p.m. as long as I don't get caught up by work like I did today. We probably would have gotten through more than one today if I had actually gotten out of work on time. But yes, all right. Thank you everybody for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will hopefully see all of you on Friday. Have a good one.